Alright, so once again, this is Skoke. Got another cool Terraria house that I built for you guys to see. This one, it's an underwater house. Really cool. Steampunk themed. So I got my hat and everything on right now. And now I don't have the hat, because I'm a mermaid thing. I don't really know. Alright. So let's go check it out. Way under here, and here it is. Oops. There we go. So, kind of like an airlock kind of deal. Open one door, lets water in, then it drains out through the bottom there. Forgot to turn on the timer earlier, so now it's on. So this is it right here. I tried to use a lot of tin blocks. I used copper blocks initially, like right here, but it looks really ugly, especially when like the whole wall's copper. So I replaced it with mithril eventually. Steampunk furniture everywhere. Clock, grandfather clock, thought it was cool. Tin chandeliers. This is like kind of a lobby kind of area, kind of deal. This is just a hallway, little airlock area. Then this is the main hallway. I like the whole glass windows outside. Down here is the workshop. It's not a true workshop, really, is what I had in mind. I mean, like, I'm missing probably a couple crafting stations, but I just tried to put in the machinery items, like the auto hammer and the solidifier and stuff, and then I put like an adamantium forge and a tinker's workshop because it's really cool. I really should have another tin chandelier go up in here, because that would look better with 3 chandeliers spread across instead of just 2. There's another pump in here. That's just in case you let water in through here. It can drain out through there, but I don't know. It doesn't really get used a lot. We use it a ton when we were building things, and there's water draining in all the time. Alright, so here's the master bedroom, and there's a shark here. Get out of my room, shark. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's right, you're no match for me. You're no match for my Excalibur. So this is like the main bedroom kind of deal for the main character, where I set my spawn and everything. I really should put some chests down, but whatever. Then I made like a kind of tower deal with this, supposed to be like a spiral staircase kind of pattern. I like the whole glass with like the metal platinum blocks around it. So it looks like it's kind of held in there by the platinum kind of deal. NPC rooms. I kind of did some variation with the walls. See, the copper walls here look pretty ugly, so I mostly didn't use them for the rest of the house. I switched mostly to tin and mithril. Alright. I really wanted to have all the NPCs living here. I wanted them to be like the steampunker, maybe like the mechanic, the goblin tinker and stuff. But yeah, it didn't really work out that way, because when I went down to the dungeon to like rescue a mechanic, after I untied her, she died like 5 seconds later because I'm really bad at keeping her alive, and so I haven't gotten new ones to spawn yet. So instead I've got less steampunk characters, like, you know, my dryad, which is not even steampunk at all. But I only built about 4 NPC rooms because, you know, whatever. I don't really need a ton in here anyway. But because I've got my room where the nurse is, and in here where the guide is. I really should just banish the guide from here. I don't know. I don't like him. So he just lives in there. I don't know why. Okay, and then up here was like the coolest part. This is like, I call it an armory. I have another entrance exit right here because there's an issue with pumps, which is that if you pump water into like the same body of water as you pump it out from, since it drains into itself, it makes the sea levels rise over time, which means that I probably shouldn't use that main entrance as much, and so if I use here, it doesn't let water in, so I don't have to drain it, and does not make the sea level rise, which is probably better. So in here, I keep cannonballs, and there's a harpoon gun where you can go and you can shoot harpoons because it's cool to shoot harpoons. So then these outside mounted cannons where I can turn them around and launch cannons at sharks, except there's not many sharks out, because I think with all the NPCs around here, they don't really spawn a ton, right? I think NPCs block monster spawning, which is why they don't spawn around your house. Which means there's not really a lot of sharks to shoot my cannonballs out, which is sad. I really wish there was something that I could shoot my cannonballs at. When we were building it, he was using T-Shock or whatever, so he just spawned like 100 sharks and we just blast them all out of the water from in here, and they can't get to you because you're inside, and just blow them all up, and it was so much fun. Oh, wow, silver chainmail, that's a lot of them. Like I said, I used Terraria viewer thing to give myself blocks, but sometimes it glitches out. It gives me like a way large amount of items. Like it gave me like a ton of just pickaxes and things earlier, or like 4 stacks of like a bajillion of them, which is not a real number. Due to the rising sea levels, I had to take a bunch of dynamite earlier, and I just bombed out large sections of the sea to make it deeper and everything. Probably should just kind of lower this area right here and just like these blocks from like there to there, just get rid of them so it gets that much farther out. I built this with a guy named Ronnie's. He hosted the server that we built it on, and well, Ronnie's actually enabled hard mode already, so I had to spread the hollow here so that my house doesn't get corrupted later. I really would have appreciated if he had not beaten the wall of flesh, because we made the world, and then he went down there just to beat the wall of flesh just because he felt like fighting the wall of flesh. And that really wasn't cool of him to enable hard mode here on, you know, just a creative map. But whatever, it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it now. So I just spread hollow there. Not like it's a huge deal, no monsters spawn. There's a shark. Alright, Sharky, come on. Follow me. I'm gonna blow you out of the water. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Why don't you go get some of your stupid fish friends too, so I have some more things to shoot at. No! No, go out there. Yeah, there we go. Ugh. Ha! That's right. That's right. That's cannon. That's a cannon, that's what that is. And your shark is dead. Yeah, heavily armed. 2 cannons. Don't even shoot anything because there's no monsters to shoot at. I haven't really given it a name yet. I should probably come up with a name or something and put a sign out. Oh, thank God, I thought he opened the door and let all the water in. I should probably put a sign up or something. Like, name the city. I have no idea what to name it. Because Atlantis is too mainstream, you know? Gotta have something cooler than that. I'm not gonna name it Rapture either. I haven't even played BioShock. Because everyone's like, is it BioShock themed or inspired? And I'm like, no, it's just an underwater steampunky city. I've never even played those games before. I mean, if it looks like Rapture or whatever, then sure, but I don't know what it looks like. Alright, thanks for viewing. Didn't take a lot of time to build it, 2 guys working on it. Oh, and Abraham Lincoln's Dead Ghost. He helped some too. He came on there for a little bit. And apparently I'm supposed to give a shout out to the cute Space Pyro, who's a good friend of mine on Steam. She asked me to give her a shout out, so there you go. Hi. That's right, I made a video and I said your name in it. You're welcome. Alright, that's the end of my little tour. Pretty cool little house. I should probably drill a hole here and fill that area back up with water so it's not half empty there. Yeah, half empty, because that's how I view things. It's always half empty. So I should probably do something about that. If you got any ideas for it, drop me a comment if you want me to add any more rooms. Maybe I'll do more NPC rooms, but I think it's pretty much done. Thought about adding a farm kind of area, because I figured underwater city, you gotta produce food, so maybe add a farm. But then I thought that's not really steampunky farms and all that. It's like a grass area wouldn't really fit the theme very well. So that's it. I'd probably put it like down here, like another door. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll probably make another video eventually. Me and Abraham Lincoln are gonna build a space station. So I'll probably do something cool like that. Either that, or I'm going to try and take on one of the bosses, preferably a hard mode one like the Destroyer, not an easy like Skeleton or something. I want to take him on with full turtle armor, and I'm not going to use any attacks. I just want to use the Thorns effect, maybe Thorns potions, to just kill them. The only issue that I'm kind of seeing is that I'll run out of time and then I'll die, or they'll despawn, or something, so yeah. If I could find some mod that like will extend nighttime for me, it'd be perfect, and I can just beat them up without even attacking, just let them hurt themselves with the Thorn effect. So that's all the plans I got for now. Thanks for looking at this, and see you next time.